guys, it's quickly again with another ROM review, and it's been a huge time since I used my Galaxy Ace, so here goes a video, guys. I'm sorry, but hey, I'm back. This ROM is called Touchwiz Revolutionized V5 V4, which is the latest version. It is Touchwiz Revolutionized 5 V4 version 4, sorry. So that's the ROM. It's a CyanogenMod 9 based ROM, that is CM9.1. You can see the lock screen, right? This is S4 style lock screen. This is Touchwiz UI. So it's a themed CyanogenMod ROM, but the theming is not with the theme manager. It's a framework theming, which is awesome. This is by the developer Skywalker Z, I guess. He is an awesome developer. He has a bunch of ROMs, including this one, LG UI, and also Xperia UI, one of my favorite ROM. So this one is the latest one. This was released on 12. Yes, today is 15th. It's been a while. It's been 3 days since it's been released. So hey, as I said, I didn't get much of a time with Ace. So yeah, let's go through the ROM first. In the settings menu, you can see in the about phone, let's see, it is Galaxy Ace. It is based on Android 4.0.4, that is ICS. The final version by Macro Studios. This has the base version is actually an unofficial CM9.1 by Revoldo. So this is the latest and greatest of the CM9 line. For Galaxy Ace, I would suggest, rather than going for CM10 ROM or CM10.1 ROM, a CM9 ROM is probably the best bet right now to going on the Ace. So that's pretty cool. So you can see it is Touchwiz 5 V4 Lite Skywalker Studios. So that's his thing. So this is the Revoldo's version, released on 6th. So that's there. What is special about this ROM? As I've already said, this is Touchwiz UI, so you have all the elements, most of the elements of Touchwiz. So such as the launcher, you can see the launcher animation and stuff like that, right? It's a really smooth ROM. I really like how smooth this ROM is. I've not used this phone for a while, and I did not expect CM9 to turn out this fast and this smooth. This is really smooth. So these are all the apps with which it comes. It does have G-apps, don't worry about that. So it actually has a lot of add-ons. That's the best part. The lock screen you saw was part of an add-on. It's an APK file which you need to install. It's an 18 meg APK file, so it's a huge one considering the internal capacity of Ace. Speaking of which, let's go to the settings menu and see. You can see lock screen, which is these are the standard features, the standard set of settings available for CyanogenMod 9. So you can see screen security type. It has to be kept at none for the S4 style lock screen to work. So that's something which I want to talk about. Background, you can have different background or different wallpaper, whatever you want. Owner information, you can give texts, weather information, calendar, slider shortcuts. Slider shortcuts won't work because I'm not using the normal lock screen. Now, advanced lock screen settings. This is what is the Galaxy Locker with the light effect. Ripple effect doesn't work. Ripple effect causes force close issues, so don't use that. I haven't tried this one. Let's see, blue rings. Yeah, these are the blue rings. You can have flare effect or this effect, or lightning effect, even lightning effect, which I used in Galaxy S3. So you heard that, right? So you have all that effects. It's pretty cool. This is an APK file, so yeah, you can use this in other ROMs too, but with this, the whole package looks complete. So that's pretty cool. You have a bunch of other options too, like notification, missed call, and new messages, like in the S4. Pretty cool. What else do we have? We have power widgets, which are these. You can see it's really close to the S4 UI. You have the brightness slider here, which works, something which I really have high hopes for. You have settings button. This is kind of like the 4.0 version of S4, the initial S3 version. That's what I would say. The theme, it does have another theme if you want to use some kind of theme for MDPI device. You do have the ability to choose that if you are into that stuff. System settings, again, cyanogen mode settings like status bar, the clock position, clock AM PM style, even the clock toggle, etc. Font size, you can change the font size. I prefer mine small, so that's cool. Sounds, etc. It does have a lot of things. Display, again, wake up animation, the CRT animation, everything. This really seems to be a step forward. Up to this point, I would have given a okay for 2.3.7 ROM any day of the week over CyanogenMod 9. But now CM9 does feel really able to take the phone to the limits, because you can use this. I didn't get any phrases or problems with this ROM. Apart from one thing, I did have a restart issue when I was opening camera app. That was a one-time thing. Now it works, no problems. So yeah, that's something which I wanted to mention. So yeah, it does work, no problems. All the apps are also made to look like the Touchwiz UI, such as clock. You can see clock is kind of like the S3 clock. I have used S3 clock previously, so that's pretty cool. You also have Google now. Of course, the voice recognition doesn't work, but that doesn't mean that you can't use it. Voice recognition doesn't work, so don't be disheartened by it. Okay. Memo and messaging is also kind of like the Samsung Touchwiz style, so you do have that also. What else do we have about the ROM? My files, of course, we have a Touchwiz style my file folder style thing. So this is what I was talking about. The Sec Locker is the lock screen app. You have to install this. This is a 15 meg app, so that's a huge one for Ace. It's an 18 meg app, so that's a huge one for Galaxy Ace. So be sure. Let me show you guys how much space it has in the app manager, because I didn't feel this much would be left, but it still has 102. That's 101 megs left. It is showing 101 megs, 102 megs. That much is left for you to install. I would highly recommend a SDXD support. I would highly recommend using XDSD with Emeralds, or maybe Link to SD, anything. Use that to have much more usable memory. So I guess that is it. I'll show you guys the lock screen, the boot animation. So let's see. So this is the boot animation for the Galaxy Ace. Kind of like the Samsung default boot animation, nothing huge or something. So that's pretty cool. It would take a bit of time for getting in there, so I'll wait. So there you have it. This is a really awesome S4 styled ROM. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now there is a zip file for you to use as the task manager, because I haven't installed that. But if you want S4 style task manager, you have to flash that one also. Just wanted to say that too. So I guess that much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys liked the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.